Hey everyone, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here. Gonna make a quick video going over the week pretty much and performance, what I did right and what I did wrong. This week, about 55%, not about, what was roughly, I rounded down. 55% win rate, about 1,300 on the week, just taking quick snipes. As you can see, no really significant day that stands out, just taking a few $100, couple hundred every single day. It adds up, as you can see. Um, One of the days, I believe it was Wednesday, I was sizing up a bit, so could have had a bigger win than this, but I had an early loss before I took the win, and that was on bigger size, so that was like $250. So this one was actually not bad of a trade, making over 500. But besides that, most of my trades were taking the quick snipe for 300 bucks, small size, nothing crazy, and yeah, letting it add up. Let's get into what we did. So keeping it tight, not that many trades on the week, 1 to 2 trades a day. Early on, most of the week, it was really 1 for 2, besides this Thursday where I was 1 for 1. Um, so that was a little annoying. Besides that, I should have really been patient in the mornings after the first couple of days, seeing how the mornings I had performed. I should have been more patient and let things really develop, considering the market isn't doing that great overall, and 3 out of 4 stocks follow the market, and you got to adapt to that. And I was eager to trade in the mornings, especially being on live stream. You got people watching. I want to have a trade there. Sometimes I'm forcing something, so you know, couple wins or the wins late day made up for the losses. They were all really small size, besides on Wednesday, and we'll dive into here. Um, you can see early on, small loss, $80. They made it up with $344 gain. Took a small $64 loss, made it up with $315 gain. So just keeping the losses small on my starter position, and when it's really working, I add into the position, and that is what makes really the huge difference. Not really adding to my losses, to my losers, and when they do go against me and get me out and hit my stop loss, it's a small loss, less than $100. I have a $150 max loss rule. Same with 5% max loss. Sometimes I'll let it run a little bit more, as you can see here, percent wise. This one's 7%, pretty much not that great, but this one, as you can see here, 2%. This one just about 5%. Um, this one here about 8%. So breaking the rules a little bit here and there, only because it's on small size. But at the end of the day, it is a very small loss. So, and then you can see this day here that I was talking about, sized up a bit compared to the previous days. It didn't work out. Took a bigger than expected loss. Didn't like that. So broke 2 rules with the 5% max loss, and the $150 max loss. So that's why that was kind of a annoying morning, but then brought it right back not too long after that, sized up even more, was a little bit more confident in the play at that point, seeing the way it moved. I believe that was RDBX. Was it on the bounce play? Let's go into that real quick. Yeah, it was this weird bounce day that it had. Very annoying. Okay, my arrows are still there. So yeah, got faked out here in the morning, took the loss, and then realized that we had a fake out breakdown, and this is a play where I'm really looking for the momentum to shift and start seeing a trend reversal for shorts to start locking in their profits, and we get a solid kind of bottom here in the mid sixes. And just a quick little fake out breakdown, not on much volume, so there wasn't really pressure behind that move. And when it came right back on some decent volume, holding up right around 7, a whole dollar, $half level, holding VWAP right around open price, not that far below the high day, which is where I usually enter, and adapting to that price action, seeing it there, and the way it was holding and sizing into that, that really gave me a good profit angle, because getting into the high day really wouldn't have gave me much, and I probably would have been try to stay patient and not sell into this move for my quick snipe and try to let it run more. But taking the quick gains, as you can see percent wise with the wins, you got 10%, 14. This one was a bit much here, 17. That's nice. 12. So not really sticking around for that long. Taking my quick gains and letting them add up. And as you can see, it works out. If you got a small account, trying to grow it, or just pay some bills here on the side, this does work. And I got the trading system here, kind of what we go over. I have a video lesson on YouTube if you go back maybe a month ago or so. I go over this and talk about really what I'm looking to do. The one area I do really have a hard time is, oops, this is supposed to be 100, is the selling into pieces. This is really the one thing I have a hard time doing. When I'm up, I just want to take my gains. I don't really care for trying to let it run. Sometimes you'll see me sell into pieces, but this is the one thing that I really have to stick to. Besides that, sticking to this keeps me safe. It protects my account, and yeah, sometimes no trade is the best play. No play is the best play. When there's nothing, don't force anything. So having a system and sticking to it, and having the data, I definitely have some spreadsheets, so I know what my patterns are. I go over this as well here in another video lesson, going over my patterns, what we look for. This is all backed with data. So I just break it down, what we're looking for with a multi-day breakout. Check out those videos, or if you want to pause the video and kind of, read through what we got going on here, how we trade things. At first here I was playing the pre-market breakout, and then realizing that I could get a better entry if I trade the open price. Where's that pattern at? Right here. So high daybreak and open price kind of come from the same thinking, just one is a little bit earlier than waiting for the pre-market high to break, and getting that development when it's reclaiming VWAP and whatnot. So for this one, you might be a little bit more patient and let it develop. But I was playing one play, and then I started recognizing something else when I was tracking it, and that's how we got the open price play. So going through these, all plays I've tracked, I know how they move, and you just got to stick to what you know. No gambling, just take your quick gains. You don't need to really size up until you get confident and find the consistency you're looking for. But at first, just do this. Take your quick snipes. Don't put in much size. Um, so yeah, I kind of rambling here, but we'll wrap it up here. This is pretty much the week. It's what I've been doing the past couple months, so I don't really have anything new to really say besides lock in your profits when you're up and don't force anything. Right now, we're getting a market crash, it looks like. We'll see what happens. I never really talk about it, don't really care. Just taking day for day what is provided with us in penny stock land. So, usually not really concerned with that. And we'll see how tomorrow is, if there's any opportunities. But, be safe out there. Don't force anything. And when the opportunity comes, take it. And don't be looking for home runs. Take your quick snipes and let your gains add up. So we'll just wrap it up there. I hope everyone had a great weekend and comes back refreshed to attack tomorrow.